All right, guys, what's going on? What is going on? Hope you're doing good. Just got back from the garage, getting the car worked on, getting it all taken care of after all this salt that we got. Let a few people get in here. This is a surprise live stream that I'm doing here, so I hope you guys. We'll wait for just a minute or two and let some people get in here. We'll grab a few things here. All right, so let me check something real quick. Oh, hey, Sleuthing Sandy. Oh, I'm starting to get some people in here now. That notification's going out. All right. Hey, Angie. Let me check something here real quick. Hey, Virgo. And this ain't going to be a very long live stream. Like I said, I don't do very long live streams, but I kind of make them quick and to the point. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Terry. All right. So let me we're getting a few people in here. Give me just a second, guys. Give me just a second. You got to put this thing up. This is where I was talking about the Idaho 4. Don't want to poke myself with it. Oh, that's where I was talking about the Idaho 4 and the K-bar. But no, we're going to talk about the Kansas City fans. We're going to talk about Jordan Willis. Hey, Tina. And, everybody's now talking murder charges. So I wanted to take a look at a case in Missouri that kind of involved the same thing and see what happened. Because nobody's really done. Because what I like doing is, if they're talking about this stuff, what I like doing is actually going, researching the state and seeing if any charges like that, or any scenario like that has happened in the past and what charges they've done. Because all states are different. All states do not have the, what is that? It's some kind of homicide charge where induced homicide. All states do not have induced homicide charges. That they don't have those on the books yet. I think there's like 20 to 30 states that have the induced homicide charges on the books, but Missouri is not one of them. Apparently, I've done some research, and from what I found, no poking allowed. Hey, hold on, guys. Hold on just a second, okay? All right, guys, I'm back. That was my better half, and my little boy. They're looking for him some basketball shoes. Anyway, that's funny. Here I am talking about this. They had to call to tell me they seen 6 Sevierville, Tennessee police cars doing a drug bust, and they had drugs all over the hood of one of the police cars. I was like, "Holy crap!" I said, "I'm doing a live stream about drugs right now." I said, "I'm doing a live stream about the Kansas City guys that overdosed," and they're like, "Oh my god!" So, guys, if that doesn't tell you there's a problem, I don't know what does. I'm sitting here doing a live stream about drugs, my wife and son calls me and said they see the cops doing a drug bust with drugs all over the hood of one cop car. I'm like, you can't make this shit up. You know it's bad if that happens. You know it's bad if that happens. Dang. Okay, I didn't expect that. By the way, guys, can y'all hear and see me okay? Let me know if you can hear and see me okay. I'm going to turn my thing on here. Ooh, let me turn that down a little bit. Let me turn my light on so you can see me a little bit better. It's kind of making me look gray, ain't it? It might be better without it. No, let me turn it back on here. Hang on, guys. There we go. I'll just leave it at that. Hey, I see you. What's up? Y'all can hear me and everything okay? All right. Man, that's crazy. I'm sitting here talking about the Kansas City guys that overdosed, and then my wife and son called me and said, hey, we just seen 6 Sevierville, Tennessee cop cars and doing a drug bust, and one of them has drugs all over the hood of the car. I was like, I'm doing a live stream about drugs. And she's like, oh, hell. I was like, yeah. Hey, ICU. By the way, everybody, give ICU a big shout out. She does a wonderful job with not only me, but a lot of YouTubers. She helps a lot of YouTubers out. So she is a very great asset we all have in the community. So anyway, as this stuff is unfolding, now we know that drugs were involved. And all that. So what I wanted to do is go look in the past news and see what happened. So let me share this on my screen. And yes, now this is just if Jordan Willis gave them the drugs that ended up costing them their life, yes, he can be charged with murder. I was thinking maybe involuntary manslaughter, something along the lines of that, because I'm like, well, he probably didn't mean for them to die, but they did. Hey, Miss Colt, what's going on? So I did find an article, so let me show that to you here real quick, okay? Dun, 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 dun. All right, so here it is. It says Climax Springs woman charged with drug overdose. And let me see if it's showing up here. Yeah, you guys can see it, can't you? All right, so it says here, and let me make this bigger where y'all can see that. Hold on just a second, guys. There you go. That way y'all can see it better. All right. So it says a Climax Spring. This is Missouri. This is Osage Beach, Missouri. A Climax Spring woman is charged with murder after police say she gave drugs that caused a woman to overdose. On August 26th, we responded to a residence with a female who was not breathing, yada, yada, yada. They found the individual's CPR was done. Later on, we found out it was from a drug overdose, said Lieutenant Mike O'Day. O'Day says they believe Clarissa Escoffier knew the pills were causing overdoses. She knew they were causing overdose. Okay, we believe she did based on other incidences involving overdoses that she was part of. Okay, so that's probably how they done the murder charge right there, because she had knowledge that they were taking lives, and she continued to do what she done. After sending them to the Missouri State Highway Patrol Crime Lab, who those Percocet pills were actually fentanyl, and Lieutenant O'Day said it was not the first time they had seen something like this. It happens on a regular basis. It's primarily because they put fentanyl pill in pill capsules. Oh, I didn't know that. So now I learned something new. It's primarily because they'll put fentanyl in pill capsules. Wow. Looky here, guys. So if you missed it, it's right here. Wow. I would think that if you put fentanyl in a pill capsule, I would think that would be a lot of fentanyl. Like if you ingested a whole pill capsule full of fentanyl, damn. Let's see here. Apparently, the Drug Enforcement Administration was involved. He said there's no way to tell just by looking at the pill, right? Anyway, this woman right here got charged for murder. So, my question is, what do y'all think? Let me ask you guys what you think. I mean, do you think that if Jordan Willis is responsible for what happened to those guys, okay, that's just if he is, do you think that he will face murder charges? I was thinking maybe involuntary manslaughter charges, but you know, everybody's talking murder charges now. So, I mean, what do you guys think in the chat? ICU says, I believe, let's see, fentanyl, AK stamped, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, Juniper's, yeah, drug dealers are not chemists by no means. I mean, they're there for, you know, there 20 years ago, we seen people blowing themselves up making meth. Remember? I think it's meth. Yeah, yeah, they were. You heard about these trailers blowing up and cars blowing up, and I'm like, guys, you're not pharmacists. You never took chemistry, probably a chemistry class ever. Don't do it. People were blowing themselves up left and right trying to make that stuff. Tina Davis says, I believe he will. He intentionally gave them knowing they were not Percocet. Now, speaking of that, Tina. All right, let me put her thing up here. Okay, speaking of that, Tina. And I was going to talk about this because I had some people commenting on my other video I done yesterday. So if you want to watch that, go back and watch the video I done yesterday on it. Do we know Jordan gave those three guys the substances that killed them, or did they bring it to the party with them? That's what I want to know. That's what everybody's that's what everybody's questioning me about. You know, they were like, okay, do you know if Jordan gave it to them, or did they bring the stuff with them to the party? You know. Cindy Field says don't know yet. So Rita says that just happened here in Kentucky and it killed 4 people when it caught the house on fire, including. Oh my God, Rita. Oh my God, that's bad. Okay, so we do not know if Jordan actually. So we'll have to wait on that, guy. We will have to wait to see. Do we know who bought it? No, we don't know. We don't know if Jordan tried to make it. We don't know if Jordan got it. We don't know. We don't even know if Jordan's responsible for giving it to him. I mean, there's a lot of rumors out there that said Jordan was a supplier, but I've not seen any factual news statements or anything like that saying, hey, Jordan is the one getting charged for this because, you know, he did give it to him. I've not seen that yet. Not unless I've missed a news article or something. Have y'all seen anything like that yet? Because I've not. I mean, I've done a little bit of research this morning before I went live, but, or, you know, here in the last few minutes before I went live, but I didn't see nothing where, you know, anything was saying Jordan gave it to him. So, and none of them are alive to say exactly what happened. You know what I mean? Not unless some other person that was there that left early can maybe give some insight as to what was going on and who brought what or what was given by whom. You know what I mean? Maybe someone that was there that left can say, yeah, Jordan had this and was going to, there was a party tray and you just get what you want. It was supplied by Jordan. Now, if that's the case, he's in a whole lot of trouble. But, if someone that was at the party that left said, hey, everybody, it was instead of bring your own beer, it was a bring your own drugs type party. And they did bring their own, then Jordan could probably, now I can still see maybe a wrongful death if Jordan didn't give it to him because it was, at his house. But we'll have to see. I mean, we could speculate all day long, but I've not seen any news articles as of yet that Jordan supplied the drugs. So, but there's plenty of people that know Jordan saying that he did supply drugs, but we have to wait to see if he actually did supply the drugs at this party. Everybody's been right so far on their speculation on how they died. So will everybody be right on their speculation of Jordan causing the deaths? You know what I mean? Diane Parker says, nothing says, nothing says Jordan does drugs. He might be in rehab for alcohol. We'll have to see for that too, but that's private information. It might get leaked out. I don't know, but stuff like that, I think is private information. But again, if, there's a strong possibility that it is for drugs too, strong possibility. Probably, if he was on the borderline of dying himself, because they said he wasn't too good, maybe he's seen, maybe he's seen God standing in front of him, and that was enough for him to go to rehab. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, whatever it is that he's seeking rehab for, hopefully it'll work because, and hopefully it didn't, he wasn't the one that supplied his friends with it, because if he did supply his friends with it, then he's facing a whole lot of trouble. So anyway, that's just what I wanted to get on here and share with everybody, is that news article where, that woman was charged with murder after giving people overdosed quantities of pills and stuff like that. So the only thing I can think of, if Jordan is responsible for this, if he knew that it was going to cause a death and still gave it to him, because that's how they charged that woman with murder. She knew it was causing deaths, but continued to keep giving it out. If Jordan knew that whatever he was, if he was giving this stuff out and it was causing people to overdose, easy murder charge in Missouri. But I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to pay more attention to this as it goes along. Number one, also too, Jordan has a lawyer. We can't forget that Jordan has a lawyer too. And we can't forget that a lot of time passed between, when the guys passed away and when 911 was called and when the cops, it sounds like it sounds like maybe the cops dropped the ball a little bit on this also from what I'm hearing. Have y'all heard the same thing? Let me know in the chat if y'all heard the same thing. I'm hearing that the cops overlooked a lot in the house. I'm hearing they let Jordan move a lot of stuff out of the house, which could have been, who knows, it could have been evidence. Let me know if you guys are hearing the same thing. So, yeah, and there's a good possibility that, I mean, we don't know. There's a good possibility that one of the other guys got it from someone off the street, brought it to the party, and you know what I mean. It's a wonder, guys. It's a wonder all of them didn't die. I'm telling you, it's just a wonder all of them didn't die. There could have been 6 dead here or 5 dead instead of just 3. You know what I mean? But luckily, some people lived, and maybe those people, as witnesses that were at the party, can hopefully, give out some information and give some statements to maybe where some of that stuff had come from. Did Jordan disperse it? Did some of the guys bring it with them to the party? So all that's going to come out, obviously, and we'll just cover it when it happens. So I just wanted to say, show that news article and say that, hey, Jordan could be charged with murder if he did give it to him and knew that it would cause death. So I just wanted to show that to you. And no, Missouri is not an induced homicide state. They do not have that law on the books. I also want to tell you that too. I did some research on that. And Missouri is not an induced homicide state. So I just wanted to put that out there too. So, hey, if you found this little live stream informative, if you would appreciate it, give me a like, share it. And it's a great topic. It's a great conversation piece that we can kind of get, even after this, you can drop some comments. If you're late to the live stream, comment, let me know what you think. It's a great conversation piece. We can talk about this. I think Missouri, after this, with Missouri getting all the attention they're getting now, I think they're going to probably rewrite the books. I think that the induced homicide charge will probably go to legislation and be passed. I can see that coming. So, it's unfortunate, but it's a wonder all of them didn't die up there at that house. It's just a wonder. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the live stream. Hope you enjoyed that or hope you found that news article kind of informative that I showed you there. So again, it's just we're at a wait and see kind of thing here, and we'll just keep our eyes glued to the news and see what comes out, and we'll cover it and talk about it, and hopefully, again, like I said, hopefully Missouri, tightens the belt a little bit. And I mean, what do you do though, guys? What do you do? I mean, I'm sitting here doing a live stream about drugs. My wife and son called me, and as the police are doing a drug bust while I'm doing a live, and said that one of the cop cars have drugs all over the hood of it. And I'm like, if that ain't a sign that there's a problem, I don't know what is. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, like I said, like and share the video if you would, appreciate it. And I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go make some content. I'm gonna head down to a place and make some content that some people may be interested in. And I might have that up later this evening. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. And I'll talk to you later. Stay safe and be good to everybody.